SuperTalkTV.com. Today we're celebrating the fact that Northwest Mississippi Community College has just opened a fabulous $30 million Performing Arts Center after 2 years of construction. Their center director, Kerry Golf, is joining us to tell us a little bit more. Hey, Kerry.
Hey there.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. It's an exciting time to be a Ranger.
It's absolutely, knowing that like 2 years in the making, sort of slowly watching it go up, and then finally to have it opening with a lot of great acts on the schedule has to be an incredible feeling.
It's very exciting, and we have a big event to kick things off on Saturday with Tony and Emmy Award winner Kristin Chenoweth.
Oh, well, that's really cool. She's going to be a lot of fun. But let's go back 2 years, if not before that, because even though the ground got broke 2 years ago, that's not when you all started thinking about this Performance Arts Center. I know it takes a lot of years in the making to even get to the groundbreaking. What was sort of the idea or the inspiration behind this, that Northwest Mississippi community needed it?
Well, the vision was really spearheaded by Dr. Heindel, president of the college, and he comes from a music background, and we have a vibrant fine arts department here on campus that includes the Ranger Band and all of those associated ensembles, percussion and quintet and the jazz quintet and the wind ensemble. But there's also a very vibrant choir with 90 members in the choir. There's the Northwest Entertainers, which is the show choir. We have the theater department that's producing plays and musicals throughout the school year. And so Dr. Heindel really saw a vision to give bigger facilities, more capable facilities to the music department, to the theater department, and that became the vision of a brand new fine arts building that would include a state-of-the-art auditorium that then might have the capability to be a community reach or regional reach sort of a facility. So that became the plan of, well, how big is this going to be? And 1,200 seats was kind of the number they were looking at as they started touring other facilities in the state and the region, like the Ford Center and the Bologna Center and the Gouge Center down at Auburn University, and saying, this can really be feasible. We're located right on I-55, 35 miles south of Memphis. We're in a good location. We've got excellent parking on campus, free parking. We've got the space to do this. Then you start looking at, well, what would we be offering, what sort of shows? And Broadway tours came to mind, celebrity attractions, concerts, tribute acts, you name it. They kind of were planning for that, and that gave us the stage house, which is a 50-foot proscenium, 26 feet tall. The grid height is well over 67 feet. All of the battens and the curtains and the electrics and the LED lighting system and a full digital sound system. So that gives you all the capability to do the things we need to do for when Kristin Chenoweth comes or some of the other acts that we've booked this spring. So this was not just a campus impact, not just a Senatobia community impact. This is a Northwest Mississippi State impact facility.
I think that's really cool, the fact that you sort of thought all the way through it, but really our community colleges anyway sort of are that. They're the hub of many of the communities they sit in. They offer a lot of resources and sort of outreach that we don't often get to hear about. But this is a great way of thinking of how the community colleges also think about economic development, also think about those outside of the walls of their institution, and can be a positive force in sort of all of that. So I can see that it wasn't too hard to sell the $30 million to get it built, right?
No, I don't think so. And though there are sometimes we're part of this kind of professional house that's doing things, and then there's a separate instructional side. We're all within the same, footprint of the building, but we have a professional side and instructional side. But many times those sides unite simultaneously, whether it be band concerts, choir concerts, theater productions. But also, like this weekend with Kristin Chenoweth, she's opening up her sound check for 20 students and faculty and administrators to come by and have that kind of one-on-one interaction with the students and give them some stories of Broadway and what to think about if students want to make that trek to New York or in the touring world. So we're making even some of these celebrity attractions have a student impact.
Well, I think that's pretty cool, too. And this is what a great way to open it up. I mean, she's got a lot of personality and pizzazz. So what will she actually be doing? Because I do know her from Broadway and some of her acting chops, but will it be like a comedy skit? Like what will be happening this weekend when she comes to town?
Well, she's gonna have a 90-minute concert, which will feature many great Broadway hits, but also some pop culture hits. She's got a few albums out there that kind of play the whole gamut of genres, including stuff that maybe Whitney Houston has sung or Dolly Parton has sung, so covers that people know, Broadway tunes that people are familiar with. But like you said, seeing her on television and movies, she has so much pizzazz and excitement. I think it's going to be a wonderful night of banter between her and the audience, where she's just going to tell some really fun stories of Broadway and her movie and her television career, and sing songs that people know that they can just almost sing along with her.
So will it be one performance, one night?
One night, one performance, one night only.
Where do we get tickets, Kerry?
So tickets, you can do a couple ways. We sell tickets 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on our website at HeindlCenter.org. That's HEINDL Center, CENTER.org. And you'll see the events listing there. You click on whichever performance you want to see, and there's many more we can talk about. But you see Kristen Chenoweth as our headlining event because she's coming up next. You click on her, and boom, you can buy tickets online. You can call the box office Monday through Friday from 1 to 4:30 p.m., and our box office number is 662-562-3478. Someone is available. We'll pick up the phone and get a ticket sold. You can also come by the Performing Arts Center. We're located on the campus of Northwest Mississippi Community College in Senatobia, 315 Northwest Drive, and the center doors are open. You can walk right in, and our ticketing agent will be happy to sell you a ticket.
And then let's talk about some of those other events that are coming up. I see Jay Leno is coming in March.
Jay Leno is coming in about 2 weeks. So Jay Leno is March 3rd. That's a Friday evening, and he's inviting a friend to join him, and that's the newly inducted comedian in the Grand Ole Opry, Henry Cho. So we've just added Henry Cho to the Jay Leno night. So you're going to get to have a little time with Henry Cho, making you laugh, and then we'll bring in Jay Leno, King of Late Night, and Jay Leno will make you laugh even harder. So we're excited about that on March 3rd. March 7th, that's a Tuesday, we have a former presidential candidate and cabinet member, Dr. Ben Carson, who's going to just give a nice, inspiring lecture about his time in the medical field, and of course his discussion about running for president and his work as HUD secretary. So he comes Tuesday, March 7th. We have Donnie Edwards, the number one Elvis tribute artist in the country, coming with the Fever Band to do one awesome Elvis tribute concert, and he is as authentic as they come. So that's all in the next 3 weeks.
And that's just getting started. I have to giggle though, Kerry, because I saw where it says Ben Carson and Billy Bob Thornton, and I thought, man, well, that is an act that I would want to see paired together. But I feel like it's two separate headlining.
No, Billy Bob comes much later. So we essentially have a kind of a big headlining sort of offering with Kristen Chenoweth. She's your Tony and Grammy Award winner. We have Billy Bob Thornton and his band, the Box Masters, Oscar winner Billy Bob Thornton, but has had an unbelievable music career. He's a rock and roll sort of a band with inspiration from the Beach Boys, Bob Dylan, Tom Petty, and the Heartbreakers. So we're not talking like crazy hard rock here, but we're talking about some good fun stuff. We have Dr. Ben Carson coming. We have Jay Leno. So, there's our headliners right there. But we have some other really great acts. I mentioned Donnie Edwards and the Fever Band, which is the number one Elvis tribute in the country. We have Rain, a tribute to the Beatles, which is the number one Beatles tribute show, which is really more of a theatrical experience than it is a tribute concert. This is a true theatrical experience, and it's a beautiful show that takes you through almost the entire discography of the Beatles. We have the Pirates of Penzance coming straight from New York City. The New York Gilbert and Sullivan Players are bringing their production of the classic Gilbert and Sullivan musical, The Pirates of Penzance. That comes in March. We have the...
There's just so many, Kerry. Remind us of the website that we can go to sort of see.
Go to the website. There's 9 major events from like I said, Pirates of Penzance. Pinkalicious is coming for the little girls. We've got Mississippi blues legend Bobby Rush coming. All of that can be found in order when they're coming. HeindlCenter.org. Again, that's HeindlCenter.org, HeindlCenter.org.
Oh, well, congratulations, Kerry, and to the Northwest Mississippi Community College and Senatobia and the surrounding community. Job well done. I'm sure nothing but good things will come from that. But I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All righty, stick with us. We got more for you.